Hi Stampers, this is Lynn Starzl, an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And today we're going to be doing this fun fold using the Let's Wander stamp set. And this is a standalone stamp set, meaning it doesn't come with something that it's bundled with. And right now there is a 15% discount on stamp sets from the annual catalog. Just through tomorrow. So yesterday, today, and tomorrow. And I had to have this because I loved these boots. But there's a sports one and a sandal, and then different sentiments. Okay, so this fun fold that we're going to be doing is called an accordion Z fold, or I think it's also called a WV. So there's the W and then there's the V fold. Okay, let's get started. You're going to need cardstock that is 11 by 5.5, and another one of the same color that is 6.5 by 3, and your insert white is 5 1/4 by 3 3/4, so it's a little narrower. And then you need two white pieces that are 3 by 2 3/4, and then you'll need 4 strips of designer series paper, and these are 5 1/4 by 1 1/2. And I'm using the Country Woods designer series paper. Okay, so we're going to score, which I've already done. I use my Simply Scored mostly, but you can use your Stampin' Up! Trimmer. So you're going to score this large one at 1 3/4, 3 1/2, 5 1/4, and 7. And your other one that is 6.5 by 3, that's going to be scored at 3 1/4. So we're just going to get this folded. Use a bone folder. And just accordion fold it. Okay, so we got that part done. And we're going to put our designer series paper on here. And you can use glue or the Stampin' Seal, whatever your choice is. I made another one of these as part of an online Snowy Wonder class, and I had never done this fold before, and I just had to try it with this set. It came together a lot easier than I thought that it would. Okay, and then we will stamp our combat boots, work boots. And this piece is not square, which I already smeared on it. So you want it the longer width horizontal. Well, I got both of them now. And I'm using Memento black because I'm going to be using blends. And I won't do the whole thing, but I'll just show you one shoe. I used pecan pie. And first I just did the whole boot. And then I went back in with darker colors. So that it would go a little faster. I'm not a colorer. I like to do things faster. And then I went in with my dark pecan pie. And did the laces. Of course, I'm trying to go fast here. I like short videos, so I tend to save some steps here and there. I'm just gonna do some of the areas that might need a little darkening. And then I used one of our skin tone ones. I just tried to find a darker brown. And I suppose I could have used black. And then I just went back over this one to make it darker. And then I always ground my stuff, or I try to remember to. And so I'll color the other boot later because I already have one colored. I could be using my brush end, but it's been kind of overused. And we have that. And we're going to I folded it like this, and I'm going to add this on the would be the back or the front, but this is the fold that you're going to want it on. And then for the inside piece here, we're going to do the thanks. And again, you want the wide part horizontal. I'm going to stamp with Early Espresso. And then we're going to do the insert. And that will say, you can do anything. Ooh. And then I don't really know what this is, but it was, I maybe just add a little texture to it. And so what I did with that, I'm not adhering it, because in case I would make a mistake, then I could always flip it over, right? So now we're going to use pecan pie. It's hard to do this with the camera in the way. I'll draw one in later. Actually, I had one already stamped. And now this part, when you add it, you've got to be careful where you put your adhesive. So decide where you want your folded piece to go. So you're going to only want, it's going to go under the other part, adhesive on that part. Okay. And this one, you're going to only want the adhesive on this part. Now we've got to add our insert. And then we're going to use Neutrals adhesive back sequins. And I'm just going to add Let's see. I like these because they're pretty flat. Let's see, I don't know which one I want. And then we'll do another one of these. Okay, now the card is done. And I'll have the measurements on my blog post, and I'll link to that in the description of the video. And here is the other card that I did in the Snowy Wonder class. So I want to thank Sharon for sharing this fold with us. Happy stamping!